welcome to Day 4, and today we're going to be talking about the items that should be added. But first, let's talk about items from the past games. First off, why the hell was the red shell taken out of Brawl? For the love of God, put that back into the game. And bring back the invisible cloak in the form of the blue box from Super Mario 64. Now, I'd like to really quick discuss how current items can be updated. The beam sword should have multiple colors. Not only that, but each should have different powers, such as a gold one giving off an electric shock or a red one giving off fire damage, etc. The golden hammer is obviously a rare item in the game, so why would it not work 100% of the time? This stupid squeaky crap needs to not happen anymore. Also, the home run bat. Let's look at the timing of the swings in each game. Here's the original. Here's Melee. Here's Brawl. See the problem? The home run bat needs to be faster paced like in the original or Melee. Otherwise, there is no real use for it. Also, that lightning item, it should not be able to backfire on you. When you use a pitfall, it doesn't work with hovering platforms. Why not? This should work like it would on a hard ground. Let the sandbag stay in the home run contest and don't put it on the battlefield, it's unnecessary. And let the stickers only be in the adventure mode. And finally, the timer should not be able to backfire either. Well, that wasn't really a quick discussion, but a lot of items are broken and need to be fixed. But now, let's talk on new items. Blue shell. This is pretty much self-explanatory. Simply throw the shell and the person winning gets hit. Death mushroom. This would come up very rarely and would be small and slow. However, if anyone touches it, you automatically go up to 999%! This should probably be even more rare than the Mew or Celebi coming out of Pokeballs. Power glove. They have this super scope as an item, so why not another peripheral? I have no idea how the heck this would be used, but I'd pick up this sucker any day. Tanuki suit / tail / the feather. The methods for this being used is also self-explanatory. You can fly around if you run fast, attack with your tail, or slowly hover down the stage if launched up high. Propeller mushroom. This would be helpful with those about to die. Instead of using the triple jump, the player does the propeller spin instead. One-up mushroom. This could only be used for stock matches and you simply get an extra guy. Or life. Or life insurance. Or free life. Whatever you want to call it. Wind Waker. You would play the tune for this item, and strong winds will occur and blow the other players all around. Whip. You can simply whip other players. This attack can also be charged up for a more powerful and longer whip attack. Ice Flower. Works just like the Fire Flower, but shoots ice instead. Rhino Crate. Break the box and you can ride the Rhino from Donkey Kong Country for a minimal amount of time. Sniper. Only comes up for one player or online modes. You can be allowed to snipe at someone the same way Snake's Final Smash works, but the player is vulnerable to getting attacked. However, if you hit someone, it's a one-hit KO. Bomb Chew. It's a lot like a bomb, but works a little differently. After picking it up, the character would put it on the ground, and it would run across the stage and explode at the first thing that touches it. Flood. For this to be an item, it needs to be taken off of Mario's moveset, and if it is, allow it to be able to use all the nozzles from the original game. Homing Launcher. This launcher allows you to target your opponent, and it is very powerful. However, you only get 3 shots, and if you don't shoot without targeting, it's practically a waste because the bullets go slow. Bow and arrow. The bow and arrow should control very similar to the way Pit's bows work. You get 15 bows, and they shouldn't do very much damage. The advantage to that is that it stuns the player for a brief second. This could be great for team battles if a player simply will not die because they are moving so fast. Oil. This could work the same as the oil works in the Game & Watch stage. You could simply spill oil across the field and it's slippery to everyone. However, if you set the oil on fire, it explodes. Mega Mushroom. Another self-explanatory item. You'll simply grow to the size of the stage and the player is invincible. However, it lasts for a very short amount of time. Suitcase. This is a variation of a crate and a weapon. When you pick a suitcase up, you can whack it on the ground a few times to break it open for items, or whack opponents with it. Or both. Wing cap block, or the red block. Basically, you can fly around the stage with this weapon. It won't have much of a purpose besides maybe being cheap if you're about to die, but it'd be pretty cool to fly around anyway. POW block. You would throw this item and when it hits the ground, it will make any player touching the ground fly up into the air. This could potentially KO someone if the percentage is high enough. I would like to finish off by talking about Pokeballs. Now, I don't care what specific Pokemon make it into the game, but it would be neat to have the Great Ball, Ultra Ball, and Master Ball. That way, when someone picks one of these up, they get an idea as to how strong the Pokemon will be. I have one more item to talk about, but I'll save that for next time. We'll be talking about assist trophies tomorrow and more, so please stay tuned.